I'm going to walk through with you something that is probably that you've never seen, and it's digital products, but something that is different than what everybody else is doing. This is not Canva. This is not a PDF guide. This is something pretty incredible. So this is the earnings, and I'm just going to refresh this in the last 30 days here so you can see the date there. And we'll just do a quick refresh without pausing this, just to show you that this is real and that you can do something like this. So I'm going to walk through step by step with you in something that I recently found. And this is basically a store that I found on Etsy that has incredible sales. So we're going to show you how to do this step by step with a digital product. Now, this company here has almost 6,000 sales, and let's just take the smaller amount here. $10 times 6,000 is around 63,000, but we're going to show you something that you can sell for $17, created on ChatGPT. It doesn't require any skills, no coding, nothing technical here. It's very simple to set up. We're going to walk through every step that you need to get this set up and walk through how to sell it, how to market it, how to do everything that you need to do. So, but first, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment blueprint, and we're going to get you everything that you need to step by step on what we're going through on this for free. So let's go and dive into this and go into more detail of what this system or this process is all about. Okay, so we found this company that's selling these animal prints, and so they're Mardi Gras themed. You can see they sell a digital product, they sell a canvas print, so they've got a lot of different options here, and I'm going to show you how we can make this digital and sell this for $17. But let's just show you a little bit of research. So we're using a software, a Google Chrome plugin called EverBee Research. So it's a software that allows us to see the sales, the conversion rates, and everything that's going on. And so if we look at this particular store, that in the last 30 days, they've done $3,800 in sales and 255 sales this month, average price $17. So you can see that they're selling a low ticket item. They've been on Etsy only for a couple of years now, and they've have a total revenue of almost $100,000. So now what if you could repeat this? And we're going to show you how to create this with AI, not be copyrighted or anything like that. You're going to be unique with ChatGPT and using this, and show you the potential revenue that's in regards to these digital products as you expand them out. So we asked ChatGPT, this is a competitor selling prints on Etsy. He sells a Mardi Gras themed animal print. Help me compete in a unique copyright-free way. Make a cheetah portrait in an Oktoberfest outfit. So this is what it came up with. And I could see people buying this for that time of the year, or if they're big into Oktoberfest, which is huge in the Midwest and a lot of areas, and I could see them buying this in particular for their bathroom or something like that. And you can see that you could go spin this off and even ask ChatGPT to spin this off in all different themed animal prints. But the big question here is, can you confirm if this is the image generator is copyright free and can be used for commercial use? Because obviously, if it can't be used for commercial use, why use it? Because then you're going to get in trouble, and it would not be a good thing. So let's see what ChatGPT does. We've got the thinking mode here, so it's really thinking. So let me pause this, come back and see what it said. So here's what ChatGPT says. The image is generated it's copyright free, can be used for commercial purposes. That's the big thing, because there's a lot of copyright free, but it can't be used for commercial use. This can. It's AI generated. So full rights to sell, modify, include for commercial use for Etsy, and that's what we're talking about. We didn't tell it Etsy. Not subject to third-party copyright, unlike competitors' work. So you can see here, safely use this cheetah print on Etsy for commercial projects. And then it says that it will do additional prints for us here, Carnival of Venice. And so we could tell it to do unique it says build a non-copycat collection. So let's tell it to, yes, build this collection of 5 prints. So we'll just say that and let it do its thing and build those out. And let me just verify with you and show you that this is actually, if you look at these are digital products here. So this is not a canvas that's sent to you. To get it on canvas, it's right here. So canvas inches, these are inches of the digital print. So it's not very specific. Let's see, item matched, colors pop. So I'm guessing they're basically, here's what I would recommend that you do. And this is how we do it. So we sell the digital product, and then we go and we've looked at a lot of different print companies that print on Canvas, Canvas on Demand. This particular one I like personally because I've used it for my home. I see the quality of it. So you can see, basically you just go over here, bring your digital print over to this site here. So if you got a 6x16 by 20, or let's just compare it to Etsy here. When we look at Etsy and show you what a 24 by 36 is, $70. So if we go over here and just say we paid $17 for the print, the big one, or $31 right here for the digital product itself, we can go over here into the easy canvas. And so a 24 by 36 is $27.99. And then we go over here and a canvas print over here is $70. So you can see the advantages, and you can instruct your clients that, hey, this is the way to go. And then here's another way to make money, is to become an affiliate for this company, and actually, or any company. So there's an affiliate program. So anytime you refer somebody over there to do this, you get a 16% commission off of that. So you can see how you can compile and generate sales. Over here, average order size is $65. So they're not ordering just one print, they're ordering multiple prints, because I believe you get free shipping once you get over a certain price point. So you can see where that is. So let's go back over to ChatGPT. But we're having some issues with the building out that collection. But you see the idea. There's just a glitch, and we probably could use ChatGPT 5 thinking mode, which is a better upgrade. We have the Plus program that we pay for ChatGPT, but the ChatGPT 5 is a really good product, and it's definitely changed. But anyways, and it helps to spell this right, but ChatGPT doesn't care about your spelling mistakes. So you can see, please provide an image of the following sizes. So we can tell it to give us the prints of all these different sizes. And then basically all we got to do is go up and download this, and then take this print and do that, and we've got all the different sizes that we actually need. So we went over to Grok, and Grok.com is basically a chat GPT developed by Elon Musk. So this, I find that this runs super fast. And so we asked it the same question with this image, Oktoberfest. This is what it gave us. And so you can see if, let's see, add golden frame in art gallery. So we could put this in an art gallery and give it an image. But so we could say oil painting style. And you can see how quick Grok responds to images, unlike ChatGPT. So just to give you a little bit different perspective of the two AI tools. So we could tell it after this to put it in an art gallery. I'm not impressed. That's not the image that I want. But so you can see the different variations that you get. So use the different AIs out there, because that'll give you an idea. You got watercolor. So Grok does it differently. It'll give you options to do watercolor, but you can prompt it on any of the AIs to do that. I mean, we could go over here, basically copy this, bring this over into Grok and say, make us a portrait of this, and see what it comes up with. And basically we just took the description from Etsy and actually pulled it over. And I'm going to show you that, how to market your products over here, because that's what we're going to want to do, is have those keywords in there when we set up this account. So let's go back over to Grok, and that's kind of what it gave us over here. It based it off the Cheetah deal. Definitely a different layout when you give it different verbiage. So this did cheetah ears with the alligator face. So just play with the AIs and just see what it does. Now, we did ask it to give us the various sizes. Now, you remember in Etsy, you could select all these sizes. So you could put all these in here and then ask it to do those sizes. And you can see here, we can just click and download this file, and then we will have those files basically for to add those in to the Google Drive. So the next question is, how do we set this up? How do we market it? How do we go about doing this? So let me just show you real quick. So there's one main step that you do, and this is what we call basically a workflow or funnel stages, or however you want to call it. I've been worked with ClickFunnels for a lot of years. So you have your digital download in Etsy. They click and they purchase the product. So they go over here, they select this one here, they add it to cart, and they buy this actual product. And so once they do that, you're going to have a thank you page where it goes and it's going to thank them for purchasing the product. And so this is just an example of how we would do this. The subject line would say, your digital download is ready. Hey, customer, thank you so much for your purchase. And then it gives them instructions to go to Etsy, download the top right, your account, select purchase and reviews. And then they find the product, find your product or from our shop, and then click download files. So where does the file instantly come from? Well, that's the big thing that we have here. So we put the files in Google Drive, and so that'll be a link that basically you just submit to when you're setting up that product in your Etsy store or whatever store you're going to use. You could even sell these easily on Instagram just without even ads, wherever you want to do it. But then basically it's a Google Drive link. They click it and the file, they can download it at that point. Now, the second email is we can do or include it in, but I would do it as a separate email after they download those files, because you want them to get the file, see what it looks like, then send them an email. Hey, we'd like to leave us a 5-star review on Etsy. It helps build our business. Thank you again for your support and enjoy your new digital products. Now, at this point, I would even put in there, I would do a link to your affiliate here. And for, they always have discounts, like up to 93% off, save $75. So there's an affiliate link here in the affiliate program. There's actually some savings that you can offer additional to those customers, and that will be in your affiliate dashboard that you can offer. So in that email, you could say that to have this put into a canvas print, wall ready, with whatever it is, 75% discount, free shipping, whatever it is. This is the best source for that we find, and the most affordable. So you could push them over, because now not only did you sell that product in Etsy, but now you're getting an affiliate commission over here with this, because now they can take that digital download, they can upload it into here. And remember, this print here was it was like $60 over at Etsy to have it printed. Over here it's $27. So these guys always have like these huge discounts. And so just remember that, it says $260. I've never seen it. I order prints all the time from them. And so I know that these prices are always really good. The quality's great. They can custom frame it, whatever. And what happens is they'll go in here, they'll buy a print, and then Easy Canvas is really good at saying, like, if you select this particular one, you upload the image. So you grab that image that you got from Etsy. See, it'll have your different files that are accepted. And then at that point, you can upsell, because that's what these guys will do. So metal frames, wood frames, different canvas types, quality canvas. So what happens, they get upsells from this, and then you get a bigger affiliate commission off of that. So when uploading to Etsy, here's a few of the things to remember. So you go in, you create your store, and then once you're in the store, look at some of the top ranking products. So you can see in this particular one here, they add keywords in here. So make sure that you're not just typing something that nobody is searching. So this is unframed wall art. You might say digital, print painting, Mardi Gras cheetah. These are the good keywords, because remember, these guys have 6,000 sales. So they're doing something right. And then make sure it's the category that you pick. So wall decor. And then when you're posting your description, make sure in your description you list that this product is for digital download, that this is a printable wall art, affordable, that it's an instant download, obviously, and then to help print the new product. Obviously, you want to put your link in there for your additional wall art that you have on the store, and then just be clear that this is a digital product. And just to give you an idea that I put in digital wall art, so you can pick 3 here and different products, but you can see instant download. These are so that you can print and get them out right away, quickly. Some of these are, some of these aren't. But you can see the different variations. But go in, use EverBee, go into the research and look at some of the products that you're going to go into and see some of the competitors. You want to go after the biggest and look at those in particular. So we have this EverBee here, and this is showing us what the sales are. So we see monthly sales here. You can see all the different products. So go after the big ones, and when you get the paid version of EverBee Research, you can actually sort them out by the biggest sales. So this has had the most views, 196 sales, but you can have tons and tons of products in here. So I've got another video that we talk about just doing different things on blueprints for building outdoor furniture, woodworking, and different things like that. So, but here's one, digital download. You can see that these are all digital downloads, and they're ready, sized, ready to print out. So that gives you an idea. Now, when you're adding anything to Amazon or which you could sell these on Amazon or Etsy or anything like that, make sure you add about 5 tags. So tags are going to consist of like wall art, digital art, portraits, animal prints, different things like that, or animal portraits, things like that. Make sure you have those tags in at least 5 of those when you're adding, but you don't want to have too many because then it gets a little bit crazy. Then of course, like everything, the thumbnail is key. So if you look at this particular one, this was AI generated, but then they did an AI generation of it in a bedroom, in a living room, in a kitchen, different variations of it. So you can go into ChatGPT. Let me show you. So we just said make a mock-up of this hanging in a living room. You could say kitchen, in the bathroom, whatever it is. But here it is. This is an image that you would download, and we would use this as a thumbnail, just like this, in our images. So all they do is they just take and they mimic this. And let me just show you what we can do with this. So you can see here we did the mock-up over fireplace, black wall, gold frame. You just ask ChatGPT to create it, you download it, you put it in your thumbnails for that particular product. So imagine just making, 10 or 12 sales a month off of this. Let's just say 10 sales off this one, and you have 50 different variations of this. Well, 10 is 170, and then you have another 10 variations, that's 1700. So you see where this goes, it just compounds. So you're asking yourself, is the digital market space saturated? Well, this just shows you the billions in 2021, 2022, and by 2032, it's going to be almost $1 trillion market business. So that tells you that this is not saturated, that the products are out there. These are some of the products that are in demand, digital templates, software plugins, different things like that. But the art market is really an untapped market that is just really a new niche. And so it'll tell you your most profitable niches. We have a lot of different videos on digital products. So we'll put one of those up above, and if you need to check that out. So if you're wondering if these are selling, you can see like this alligator on Bourbon Street, different things like this. Just take variations of this, and under the reviews here, now not everybody leaves a review, but you go to most recent and you can see that there's recent reviews here. So if you click on different products, go in there and look at what they're recently selling. So this was just recently that they sold one of those. We can look at some of the different products here, all in 2025. So remember, Mardi Gras is a seasonal event, so they're going to be selling during that season, which is like January through March. So up to Fat Tuesday. So just remember that. It's like February or something like that. Anyways, that gives you an idea. Also, go into Google and look at different holidays like Carnival and Oktoberfest and St. Patty's Day. You could do variations of those, or take the same animal and do variations of those. So you can see that there's endless opportunities here. So here's one we just said make a Christmas theme. So we've got basically an Oktoberfest theme. We have a Mardi Gras theme of the similar print. And then we have a one here of a Christmas theme. So if somebody's into cheetahs or whatever it is, people all have these crazy passions, but these things do sell. And we're not just talking about animal prints. You can look at all different digital print products that you could create out there. Maybe it's quotes, Bible quotes, whatever it is. But anyways, you get the idea. Go out there. Remember, like, subscribe, drop a comment, and I'll get you the detailed steps on how to do this.